Okay, so growing up with autism, what would I want my parents to know and what you need to know? All this right now is coming up. Guys, welcome back to the Ask Me world. What is going on, my different thinker fam? The place where we think differently daily. I am Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD, and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos all about this type of content. So if you're new around here, you'd like to learn more, and you want to be a part of this growing family, this movement, then hit that subscribe button by clicking the notification bell down below, and also give this page a follow on Instagram and Facebook if you're watching over on there for daily videos. Okay guys, so welcome back. What is going on? Woo! It's been a hot minute. I wanted to do more videos talking about my experiences growing up, being a kid who was growing up autistic, but also growing up undiagnosed autistic. I think this is really, really interesting. But there are a few core elements to growing up which I think are really valuable for parents to really understand. And you as a person, maybe it's a self-exploration thing and you're watching my channel to learn more about yourself, maybe you'll find something in this that may be just a little bit warming to you. If that's good for you, if you're a parent or you're an autistic person, give this video a thumbs up, let me know you're here. Love your fam. There are loads of traits that come into play with autism, loads of things. People on the autism spectrum can have issues with all kinds of stuff, like socializing, can have issues with like food textures, an overload of things like sensory input. There are loads of different traits, but one of the main ones I think is anxiety. Now, anxiety comes from a byproduct of something completely unspoken about in the autism community, and I did a post recently on my Instagram page, so FYI, if you're not already following me on Instagram, go give me a follow on Instagram. It would be awesome if you went over there. I do videos on it every single day, and I put content out there as well, which you can't really find anywhere else. And the post that I put out was talking about something I call the autism fear. Now, growing up, I'm going to do a video all about this fear, but growing up, I have this overwhelming fear, just constant fear, and the fear never goes away. It's a fear because we are unable to understand ourselves in the current world because it's not set up the way our brain understands as autistic people, right? Now, that being said, the byproduct of having an overwhelming amount of fear constantly, and if you guys are interested in watching a video all about the fear that autism brings, then pop me a comment down below. Let me know that you want to see that video because I'll let you know when it's out. The fear makes anxiety. And the anxiety can do all kinds of crippling, debilitating things, like it stops you going to school. Like, I never wanted to go to school. It can stop you wanting to go to friends' houses. It can stop you wanting to go and do social activities. The anxiety can stop you wanting to do absolutely anything, even playing outside, playing with kids in school, doing schoolwork, anything. Right? The anxiety is just too much. And it's kind of like being thrown buckets of cold water over you constantly, and you're just like, oh, it's no good. So how do you control anxiety? Well, growing up for a very long time, my parents used to use these things called flower remedies, and they were small like little oils that used to like dab into your tongue and they dissolve, and they were kind of cool. They were homeopathic. It was all very kind of like hippy dippy, but it was cool, and it kind of worked a little bit, and it was successful. Now those days are long gone, right? Those remedies, they're long gone. But I stumbled across something that I think is a gem, because when I first started taking this thing recently as an adult, it was helping me with my stress and anxiety. But one of the most amazing things happened is that this is also available for children. Now, I am, of course, talking about the awesome sponsor of today's video, which is Brillia. Now, I take Brillia for adults, which is this homeopathic, amazing kind of like supplement, if you want to call it that, or a medicine. It enhances clarity, improves concentration, and your attention, obviously. And it also reduces feelings of anxiety, stress, irritability, impulsivity, and restlessness, which is everything for someone who's got ADHD and, autism diagnosis, right? This is super, super awesome. Now, the one thing that is really interesting is this, again, reminds me of when I was a kid, when I was taking those flower remedies. This, rather than being an oil, is a small little tab that you just pop into your tongue. Now, these little tabs, you take 3 or 4 of these a day. It takes about 2 or 3 weeks to really kind of build up that feeling of getting the effect from this. I find it very, very, very effective. Now, I was doing videos with Brillia and they were sponsoring me, and it was really cool, and I'm learning more about their product, and I'm taking their product and I feel a lot better for it. Now, they also have Brillia for kids. Now, this is amazing, because having those things like enhanced clarity, improved concentration of attention, reduced feelings of anxiety, stress, excitability, irritability, hyperactivity, these are so many elements that I would have just loved to have a little bit of a cap on when I was a kid growing up, because having that fear, having that anxiety just causes you so much disability in life, because you can't do the things that you want to do, because you just want to play and you want to be a kid, but you can't because you've got all this fear and stress and anxiety around you. Now, I would recommend checking out this if you want something that could help you as an adult, or you as a parent of a child on the autism spectrum. Now, these are non-habit forming. You know, you're not going to get addicted to Brillia, which is really, really cool. It's safe, it's non-drowsy, it's taste-free, which basically means it's child-friendly, right? And it's easy dissolvable in your mouth. You just pop one in and away you go. Now, I will leave a link for these in the description down below so you can check them out. And I also have a code, ASPI15, where you can get 15% off at discoverbrillia.com, which is also linked in the description down below. You can use that code and get 15% off. Highly recommend checking it out. I use this stuff daily, and I just think it's like, whoa, this stuff is like so ace, and it's really, really good. Now, like with anything else that you're going to put in your body, homeopathic or, you know, medicinal, you want to find information from your doctor before taking any kind of medication. So definitely check it out with your doctor if you're thinking about trying this, which I highly recommend, because I think it's a cool remedy. It reminds me of having those flower remedies when I was a kid, and it helped me when I was a kid. So this may help you right now, but I don't know. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to test. And all I can say is you have to try different things. Now, guys, if you have anything to add, pop it in a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. All right. See you in the next video, guys. Peace.